Hello, this is video journal number 3. My name is Lainey Gepper and I'm a health psych for summer 2021. Also, don't mind my appearance, I'm going camping tomorrow morning and it's quite late, but I'm trying to get this done, so before I go, but I think this will be really good, hopefully. My challenges so far with drinking my Hydro Flask full of water every day has been difficult. I mean, still the whole no coffee thing has been really hard for me. I do rely on coffee a lot more than I think that I even realized before this challenge. But I do drink still probably a cup of coffee a day. But I'm really trying to cut back because I did drink a lot of iced coffee a week, especially on the weekends when I had a really busy, stressful work schedule. And everything like that is really hard, or it still really is hard for the no coffee thing. Another challenge is remembering my Hydro Flask. I am very busy and having to remember to bring my Hydro Flask seems to be like the easiest thing in the world, but it has been a very difficult road for me, and I'm having a really hard time trying to navigate that and being able to remember it and take it along with me and fill it. Because a lot of times I'll have it and it won't be filled, or it'll be halfway filled with water from the day before, and I'll just remember the failure that I had from yesterday, which can be a little bit disheartening, but I'm trying to be a lot better, and I have noticed that I've gotten a lot better over the past couple weeks at doing so and remembering it and being more aware of where it is and how much water intake I am getting. And then another challenge that I've noticed is in the last couple of weeks since the last video journal was having to pee a lot more. With being more responsible with my water intake and making sure that I'm filling my Hydro Flask and actually drinking a majority, if not all of it, every day, I've noticed that I've had to pee a lot more than ever before. So that has been lovely. But I mean, it's a good thing that I'm having to pee more because it means that I'm completing the challenge more often and I'm being more hydrated and allowing my body to get the appropriate amount of water that it needs every day. I probably need more, but I'm working on it. It's a process, for sure. As far as facing these challenges, I'm getting a lot more sleep at night to prepare my body for the lack of caffeine that it will get throughout the day, because water does satisfy me, but it doesn't make up for as much of the whole wake up that coffee gives. So it's been really difficult a little bit, but I had to balance my sleep schedule, and I think I'm starting to get the hang of it and allowing my body to get the sleep that it needs to not have to rely on the caffeine and everything that I did have before. That was really hard for me. The caffeine withdrawals definitely hit this past couple days, this last week or so. It actually has been really difficult, but I've been navigating it well, and I'm really proud. I've also been setting reminders to bring myself the Hydro Flask every day and making sure that I'm keeping track of when I bring it and when I don't bring it, and allowing myself to be more responsible with that, and setting little reminders. I have sticky notes everywhere, like on the door, especially when I get up really early on Sunday mornings I work, so I'll set sticky notes out on things that I know that I'll see to bring my Hydro Flask. And I also put it on my bed, so if sleepy me really doesn't see it in the morning, I'll definitely see the sticky notes. Also making sure to be near a bathroom, because this has been a lot of peeing, TMI I'm sure, but I have noticed that that's been a challenge that has been coming up as I've been starting to drink more and more water and being more responsible with actually completing this challenge and completing this task and being a lot more rigid and strict on myself. That has come up a lot more than it had in the previous weeks. As far as meeting my goal and how I plan to meet that goal, I'm a very competitive person, and so the last couple of weeks my mom's actually joined this little challenge task that I've been assigned to myself. So the competition of how much water did you drink today? Well, how much did you drink today has been really helpful for me personally in making sure that I'm getting to my goal and I'm meeting it and I'm being responsible with how much I'm drinking and also with how much she's drinking, and that's also keeping us both in check and allowing for a lot less mishaps, for sure. A lot less times of me forgetting completely to bring my hydro flask, let alone to drink some of it. I'm also keeping myself honest. I'm being a lot more strict on myself and allowing coffee has not been as second thought as it was before. It was a lot easier for me to just forget the coffee, or forget the hydro flask, but to remember the coffee. Still on my brain always, I guess. But I've been a lot more responsible with that. Keeping the finish line inside, I mean, as well. This is a competition or a challenge, but I do want to see this as a thing that I should be doing throughout the rest of my life, because it is good to drink water and it is good to be responsible and to realize that water is beneficial to you. And also remembering why I'm doing it, like keeping the finish line in sight is, it's not just about the finish line, but as far as this competition, it is. But also remembering that it's good for my skin, it's good for my health, it's good for my hair, it's good for my body to be drinking that much water and to be allowing myself that. Has been really good, and it's been really beneficial to my mental health, my physical health, and a lot of other aspects of my life, and I'm really actually grateful for this assignment and this little competition and task that has come from it. Thank you for following along this far, and have a good weekend, Professor.